Detachment may begin when one person's reaction no longer steals your attention from every other part of life. A hurtful message can still affect you, while choosing not to reply immediately protects your emotional clarity. Quietly, missing someone can feel painfully present, even when the relationship itself is no longer active or safe. Gradually, repeated hope can keep you waiting at the same emotional door, long after the pattern has become exhausting. Detachment grows when you stop watching them for answers and begin noticing what is happening inside yourself. Today, you do not have to sever every feeling violently. Sometimes distance begins through one gentle loosening. Over time, checking for their message each morning can reveal how deeply your nervous system still expects emotional relief from them. Old arguments may interrupt ordinary moments, showing how attachment can continue through memory, even without contact, each day. Rereading messages can feel like searching for clarity, while quietly keeping the emotional wound open.
I'm glad you realized
in everyday life. You may keep watching the
going to
door
take time,
because hope often
but I
survives
accept your
longer than
apology.
evidence that someone has changed. Sometimes, imagined apologies can become conversations you rehearse repeatedly, even when no real repair has actually occurred within yourself. Keeping meaningful objects does not mean you must remain emotionally available to the person connected with them. Quietly, past hurt can make ordinary delays feel like rejection, even when the current person has done nothing wrong. You may carry their presence into new places until you gently return your attention to what is actually here. Choosing what you prefer can become a small act of separation from a relationship that shaped your decisions. An unsent
Everything
message
is
can hold
changing,
feelings
isn't it?
safely without reopening contact before
I
you
wish it didn't
understand what you
have to.
truly need. Gradually, nighttime hope may create a future version of them that has not been supported by consistent behavior. Today, declining shared spaces can bring relief and fear together, without proving that your boundary is mistaken. More clearly, detachment requires noticing how often memory invites you back into rooms that no longer support your well-being. Sometimes, unanswered questions can feel heavy, but carrying them forever does not guarantee that answers will arrive over time. A relationship can contain genuine affection and genuine harm, and acknowledging both prevents emotional rewriting beneath the surface. Hope deserves to be measured beside repeated behavior, not protected
just-
from every fact that
I
challenges
keep
it
going over it
each
again
day.
and again.
Trusted
I
support
wanna
can
be
help
sure
you hear
this time,
yourself
you know?
without replacing one person's control with another person's direction within yourself. Missing someone may express attachment, grief, or familiarity. It does not automatically mean returning would be healthy. Quietly, time and distance can create information that immediate contact often hides beneath urgency, longing, and emotional pressure. Gradually, reducing notifications can give your nervous system space without forcing an impulsive, permanent decision before you feel ready. Detachment becomes visible when the emotional connection remains present, but no longer determines where you walk. More clearly, separating what happened from what you hoped would happen can make painful patterns
He
easier
probably
to
didn't
understand
mean it that way, you know?
over
I
time.
think he was just tired because usually
Explaining
he's
their
very
behavior
thoughtful.
repeatedly
But
may
maybe I should
distract you
focus
from
on how I
asking how
felt
the
instead.
relationship consistently affected your own well-being. Today, excuses can multiply until your own reflection disappears beneath stories designed to make the harm easier to tolerate. Apologies matter most when behavior changes. Repeated words without change may keep hope alive without creating safety. Sometimes, checking their online presence can feel like connection, while repeatedly resetting the
hear that
emotional
Alex is
distance
back
you
in
are
town?
building.
Oh,
Quietly,
I hadn't.
you can ask for a different
Could
topic
we maybe
when
talk about
unexpected
something
reminders
else?
exceed your capacity
I know you're there.
without blaming anyone present. Gradually,
just
not
talk to me.
answering immediately can be a boundary, especially when contact has previously led to confusion, pressure, or harm. Guilt may appear after creating distance, but guilt is a feeling rather than an instruction to return. Today, some traces remain after contact ends. An incomplete closure does not prevent you from moving forward. Each day, packing memories carefully can honor what mattered without preserving unlimited emotional access to the person during quiet moments. Physical distance from reminders can support emotional distance, even when the memories themselves have not disappeared.
I understand, but
Within yourself,
I just need some
other
time.
people may pressure reconciliation because uncertainty makes them uncomfortable, not because they fully understand your experience. Sometimes, respectful support allows your pace to remain yours, without demanding forgiveness, reunion, or immediate emotional certainty more clearly. Your values can guide you through attachment when longing, guilt, fear, and hope pull in different directions, quietly. Making room for air and perspective can
I
weaken the
understand your
voice that
perspective,
once filled your entire
but
inner
I need
world.
to prioritize my
Gradually,
feelings here.
a clear boundary
won't be
becomes
discussing
easier
this
to
further.
maintain when you practice
I
it
appreciate
before
you
the
sharing
emotionally
that.
difficult
However,
moment
I've
arrives.
decided not to continue this
Today,
conversation.
calm
I
communication
hope you can
protects your
respect that.
dignity, while physical
That's
distance
really
in
not
public
necessary.
settings can
I
support
understand,
safety
but
when needed.
This is
Over
important
time.
to me.
A dismissive response may hurt, but repeating your boundary once can prevent another exhausting cycle of defense. Sometimes, walking away without agreement can be necessary when continued conversation only repeats the same harmful pattern each day. Tears after a boundary do not prove the boundary was wrong.
Oh,
They may
hey.
reflect grief,
I'm so
fear,
glad you answered.
and release. Seeking
just
comfort
really
from a
needed to
trusted
talk.
friend can interrupt the habit of returning to the person who caused pain. You do not have to cross every bridge simply because the other person remains visible from your side. Life begins expanding again when your attention returns to colors, movement, people, and experiences beyond the relationship. Quietly, concentration may slowly return when your mind is no longer waiting for contact, apology, or emotional
There you go.
rescue.
Welcome to the
Gradually, new environments can reveal parts of your identity
Thank
that
you so
existed
much.
before the
This looks
relationship and
wonderful.
survived beyond it. Today, detachment becomes deeper when you stop defining yourself mainly through what they did or failed to do. Sometimes, creative expression can reconnect you with movement, preference, and identity, while attachment gradually loses its central position. Quietly, more mental space can improve focus because fewer thoughts are circling around the same person and unanswered questions. Loneliness feels different when you are no longer waiting for one specific person to end it. Within yourself, unexpected contact may trigger strong emotion, while pausing protects you from allowing longing to make the decision.
And then he
Gradually,
actually said that
drafting
to her
replies
face.
can help organize feelings,
No way,
but you
I
are not
can't believe
required
it.
to send every
I
possible
swear,
response
it happened right
more
there.
clearly. Presence returns when your phone stops functioning like a doorway through which the relationship can interrupt everything. Today, you can carry memories without carrying every unanswered question, imagined future, and responsibility for their choices over time. Choosing plans for yourself rebuilds agency when your attention previously depended on whether they might notice. Each day, detachment does not erase care or history. It reduces the power another person holds over your emotional stability. You can miss
I
someone
know this
and
might
maintain
make me seem
distance
distant,
because feelings and
but
decisions
I
do
have
not
to
have
set
to
this
match
boundary for
perfectly.
myself.
Sometimes, healthier relationships may strengthen when emotional energy becomes available for people who offer consistency and respect within yourself. Some people may call you distant when they lose access that was previously unlimited, immediate, or unearned. Quietly, compassion does not require exposure to repeated harm, and self-protection does not automatically make you cruel. More clearly, your worth exists independently of being chosen, pursued, understood, apologized to, or finally treated differently. Without immediate certainty, detachment allows you to carry your own responsibilities without dragging another person's unresolved choices through every day. Gradually, before responding, check whether you feel calm, pressured,
It's hard to
afraid,
admit, but
lonely,
really
or
hurt by
genuinely
this.
ready for contact in
I need to
everyday
figure out
life.
how to move past it without him.
Clear boundaries can cover timing, topics, frequency, and respectful communication without becoming punishment or revenge. Beneath the surface. Sleep, nourishment,
Thank you for reaching
movement,
out.
creativity,
I'll
and
consider
safe
it.
connection help rebuild a life that does not revolve around them. Today, physical movement can help attachment energy shift when thoughts alone keep repeating the same emotional loop over time. Sharing the struggle with someone trustworthy can reduce isolation without sending you back toward the original source of pain. Support can remain quiet and steady, offering presence without controlling your decisions or demanding immediate progress each day. Preparing one neutral response can reduce panic when unexpected contact arrives and emotional memory becomes activated within yourself.
The attachment feels so
Restricting
strong,
contact may
even
be
after all the
appropriate
harm
after
it caused.
repeated harm or safety
I
concerns.
don't know how to break the cycle.
But thoughtful assessment
That's why
matters
we're
before
here.
acting.
So if I need to leave
Sometimes,
quickly, I go to
organizing
this section
shared
first.
belongings
That's
practically
right.
can create
And this
closure
contact
without
is available
destruction, performance, or
24/7.
repeated emotional reactivation as your confidence slowly grows. A familiar, natural place can teach your body that calmness exists beyond the relationship and can return. Quietly, joy does not betray what happened. It shows that pain no longer owns every emotional possibility.
It's gonna be okay.
More clearly.
You handled that
Professional
perfectly.
support may help when
you.
attachment, trauma, abuse, anxiety,
really
or
needed to
depression
hear that today.
becomes persistent, overwhelming, or unsafe over time. When threats, stalking, or abuse are involved, safety planning and trusted professional support should take priority each day. A difficult evening does not erase progress. Longing can rise, settle, and pass without changing your direction. Gradually, healing appears when you notice them without losing awareness of the people, choices, and life surrounding you. Today, the empty chair can hold new connection when your attention is no longer reserved for someone absent. Sometimes, values can guide your response when longing, guilt, or fear tries to decide before you are ready, quietly. The room once filled with reminders can gradually become a place for your interests, comfort, and future. Gradually, the final thread can dissolve without erasing history. Because detachment changes your direction rather than denying the past. You may step outside without needing them to understand, approve, apologize, or agree with your decision. Within yourself, let memories travel behind you instead of leading every choice. Notice what parts of life begin returning. Today, detachment is not forgetting them. It is remembering yourself clearly enough to keep walking toward your own life.